Welcome back to the Manor Entropians. Julian McBain here, and we are going to turn in the kill 250 living vortexes by returning to Oran. I was up here last night hunting Meng Shen, which is why I'm in high desert. Which, let's face it, it's a fun place to hunt. I enjoy hunting Meng Shen. There. So while I'm walking over, please take a moment, like, share, and subscribe. We are on the road to 13 million subscribers. We're still very early in the road, but we are on the road, so please make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate the support. Okay. Gear up stage 7. All finished. Great. You got to turn in your current refurbished H.E.A.R.T to get the next rank, so hand it over. Here you go. Tools. That's not it. There it is. And then we're going to take view information. We're going to pin it. Because this one does 15.821. Congratulations. Here's your rank 5 refurbished. Okay, so it's very small increments that it goes up. So it's 15.8 to 21, and now it's 16.5 to 22. So it's not huge, but it's not nothing either. That's still pretty respectable, especially for a newbie FAP. Okay, time for the last rank. Great, glad you're back. This will be the last one, but mostly because I'm out of food to eat. Lastly, you got to go deal with 250 Gale Vortexes. Gale Vortexes? Where the hell do I find them? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you always keep 2 computers. Or have a second screen. Whoops. Gale Vortex. Okay. Did I spell it wrong? No, Gale Living Vortex, that's why. Living Vortex. There they are. And they are actually not far from where I was hunting before, by the looks. According to the map, they're up in here as well. So... Huh. I love how Cyrene's pet centers are like these little Stonehenge-y things. Oh, cool. A Wolpertinger? Really? A Wolpertinger? Can you get those here? I have one in WoW. Does your Wolpertinger linger? Such a freaking awesome quest. So stupid. Okay. Back on track. So, they say it's up there. Let's go look. Did they drain the water out of this? No, it doesn't look like it. I can see water at the top. Nope, it's still underwater. Okay, I was curious. And now I'm still... They changed the, they've really changed the emblems. Okay, back to high desert with us. So... Living Vortexes. Pull out our handy-dandy sleep near here and go looking for them. Because as we've all discovered, they don't necessarily show up where you initially expect them. Or like in here where the final boss is like way over your level. It's like, oh shit. Okay. I know those are, I'm pretty sure those are bots, so we're not going to bother with that. And then that is a pretty cool area that I don't believe has any mobs in it. I think they've got something planned for this. They just haven't executed it yet. Breezy living vortexes. I've hunt. This is what I had to hunt before. And this is where it's showing the Gale vortexes. Which is, of course, incorrect. Okay. Let me see if they're anywhere else. Doesn't appear that way. They're not recording any other spots. These are the jelly worms. So let's go back over the breezy ones and see if they're like on the other side. Because where the breezy ones are is where they're telling me the Gale ones are. Which is inaccurate. I mean, it's a pretty easy mistake to make. So I'm not going to ratio mind arc, not mind arc, but oh my god, I swear to god, I will eventually remember the name of this company. Digital Scryers. For that small of a mistake, but we still need to find them. Because I think Digital Scryers keeps tabs at least on Cyrene secrets. I don't know if they're responsible for it, but I'm pretty sure they keep tabs to make sure it's accurate. What is this? Wait a minute. Wait just a cotton picking minute. Oh, I know what this is. This is the other side of that damn cave. And you still can't go into it. That's the Miner's Island, so I know it's not out there. Jeez. Well, okay, so I do know of a place where we might be able to find them. I'm just not sure I can take them. And that's a problem. Because now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a situation where, the mobs get tough. Right? So we're gonna go over here. And it could be they wind up on I don't think there are any vortices on Carnap's Landing. Would have been cool if they were down here. Those are all Mengsheng. And then this is where we find the bots. And the PEDs that we had to hunt earlier. Advanced Sky Shatters. You'd think they'd be trying to shoot me down with a name like that. I mean, let's face it, they kind of look and sound like anti-aircraft mechs. That's the maze. I need to do an episode over there again. I don't even know if I actually did an episode of the maze. Plains Sky Shatter. Those guys drop some serious loot, I've heard. There's a special voucher you can get off of them, I think. Oh, and see, they're just Gale Living Vortexes. They don't say a particular strength. There we go. Strong. That's a strong living vortex. Strong. Gale, level 8. So they're a bit tougher than everything else we faced, but nothing huge. Unfortunately, it appears they might be amongst stronger ones. So you're gonna have to be real careful hunting these things. I don't know what their aggro's like. We're gonna take a chance. I think I can survive a 34 if I'm caused to fight one by force. It's all gonna depend on what kind of damage they do. So far, I'm okay. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh, fuck. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Find a happy place. Find a happy place. Find a happy place. Oh, this is gonna suck. Actually, this isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's manageable. He hits... That was dirty. That was very dirty, my friend. I go to heal and you instantly hit me with a 75-point frickin'... You missed me. Would you kindly continue hitting him? Now heal. Christ, he hits quick. And he regens quick. This is not my preferred method of fighting. I'm gonna have to just manually do it. It's too hard to time it otherwise. How many hit points does this guy have? Criminy. Okay, so target identification is going to be critical. Because while I can, in fact, technically take one of those level 34s, it's not good news. And I gotta hang out here and kill 250 of these bastards. See that guy there? That guy would just eat my face. That's just like living windy murder. No. No. Notice how it's snapping to the 34s? Where the hell did all the 8s go? It's like, go hunt these level 8s. By the way, here's a bunch of 34s. And the occasional 8. No, do they, like, just level up once you kill one? Oh my god. There. There. Good grief and little fishes. Where's my dog? I have 8% for him to make level 10. And then I'll throw a little party. No, I won't. I will be happy to get the bonus off him, though. And then I get to work on my panda. And then when I go back to Calypso at some point, because at some point I will, either Calypso or Monreal, I'll pick up my Leprechaun and level that up to at least 7. The loot's not terrible, at least. So on the note that I was making before, I can technically survive fighting a level 34. Not comfortably, mind you. I probably burned through way more pit than you gave me. Oh good, these are all of lights. Okay, so see where I am? You want to stay to the outer edge. The level 8s aren't too much tougher than the level 6 ones that we were fighting before. And actually, these guys aren't doing any real damage to me. You just have to be real careful of their stronger brethren over here. And I don't know what their pat range is. So just be cautious, be aware. This has been quite the interesting trip, actually. We've been on this for a couple of months now. I mean, we would be done now if it hadn't been the stop that I made for Mayhem. But overall, this has been quite the mission chain, and I like how it's very consistent. It makes you explore the planet. They're all low-level quests, or missions, so, you know, level 6, level 7, level 8. You go out there, you kill the 250, you get the skills for it. It's going to take you some time. You're going to earn some PED. You might lose some PED. But all in all, this has been a good mission chain. And I got to say, Digital Scryers did a really good job with this mission chain. Credit where it's due. Absolutely credit where it's due. Honestly, I really wish I had the skills to do video editing, because at the end of my normal half hour, I would jump cut to the end where I turn it in. I will probably release a video of some sort for like a capstone of some sort, and then I'll do like a, I don't know, 50 pet hunt with it. But it was, thus far, it has been very, very good. And so, you know, just keep in mind that the last mission's a little bit more arduous. Use my videos to locate the mobs, because none of the maps are 100% accurate. Not even the one on Cyrene Secrets. That doesn't mean it wasn't accurate. It means that sometimes you got to move things around. Sometimes things fit in a game better than you originally had it. Come on. Murder him. There we go. See if I can't take him out before he reaches me. I've got an LR-15, which does a lot of damage. No, I can't. I'm probably ready for the LR-20 at this point. I know I'm close. There we go. So. I love the stylization of these guys. They almost look like... Let's get a closer look. And he's dead now, but... On closer look, he looks like a cross between like an orc and an elemental from WoW. I mean, obviously they're elementals, but... Just the facial features, with the pointed nose and the fangs. And I think that the pointed nose, when they're alive, gives them kind of a bird-like look, which really suits them, considering they're air elementals. So, and I love how that their bodies are kind of ephemeral and disappear. Transparent at the bottom. Then they go translucent, and then they go full solid. I feel kind of bad killing them, to be honest with you. Which I know sounds weird. It's a mob in a video game, but... You know, am I harming the planet by doing this? What is that? Oh, that's the hazing grounds. Okay. I actually wrote a story where a Tyrellian has to sneak into the hazing ground, the Duster hazing station, and he crawls through these guys. You should go check it out on my website, mcbainmanor.com. I have to admit, I'm actually rather proud of that particular piece. Come on. Thank you. The loot off these guys is actually not bad. I've been trying other mobs. I got kind of sick of hunting Panleons all the time, which is kind of my go-to mob to hunt when I'm bored, when I don't have anything else to hunt. So I wanted to try something else, and so I was hunting Mengchengs last night. The loot from them was pretty decent. Not terrific, but not terrible. I did try hunting... I can't remember what they're called, but they're down here. And you gotta stick real close to the edge because they go from like level 19 to level 60 real fast. But I did hunt some of them. And it was alright. I wasn't thrilled with the loot, and they were doing a lot more damage to me, so I had to do a lot of healing. So it was very inefficient, so I decided to stop hunting them. I'm still not at the point where hunting them is efficient, and I know part of that is I don't have any plates. If I had plates on my armor, it would go better. Yes, I'm aware of this. It's something I'm working on. Plates are expensive. Worth it, but expensive. We're up to 21. We're at 20 minutes in. Admittedly, the first like 8 minutes was trying to find the damn things, but that's okay. That's all part of the adventure, right? It's all part of the adventure, trying to find the mob that you're hunting, even when the resources aren't necessarily accurate. And so you go around, you figure out where they are, and then you have people like me who find them for you so you can go, you know, hunt a little more efficiently. Let's not antagonize him. Yeah, I feel like being able to survive. The respawn rate on these guys is not quite as good as the ones up on the hills. Oh, I guess they're respawning. We're doing okay. There we go. Ouch. Yeah, so I've got blisters on my hands because my son and I were doing some longsword practice. And we were using... When you're sword fighting with an 11-year-old, you have to make some, you know, some safety considerations. So we're using boffers. And for those of you who would judge me, there is a video on this channel of me slinging real steel at my friends. So, and my son does too with other kids. But I don't have the type of swords that he can use. I can use the swords he can use, but he doesn't have the arm strength to use the type of swords I normally use. So until I drop the money to do that, and it's not insignificant, we're using boffers, because I was able to put 2 boffers together for under $20, and a sword is $100. Judge all you want. But him and I went 20 minutes of just constant fighting, and at the end of it, both of us realized, you know, we had blisters on our palms because we weren't wearing gloves. We were both just exhausted. It was a good time, you know. And you know you're training a little fighter. My son's 11, and well, my youngest son is 11, and he took a good shot to the head, and I honestly hit him harder than I meant to, and he went, "Ah, yep, that was good," and then was ready to go again. And that impressed me because that means he's come a long way. I'm very proud of that. And so, but we had a good time. It was a good solid 20 minutes. He was exercising, I was exercising. It was just a lot of fun. And then this week we'll make it to practice. Last week we couldn't due to a meeting, but this week we'll make it to practice, and he'll get to play with the kids, and I'll get to play with the adults, and it'll all be fun. Okay. Come on. There's quite a bit of lag. Actually, that's not entirely true. Like yesterday I got a lot of lag. So this is the first time I've experienced lag today, to my knowledge. Okay. Boom. We're at 30. Tell you what, we'll kill 40 of them. And then after that, we'll call it a day. We'll take out 10 more. So tell me what you guys think of this particular mission chain. And how you think I handled the series. You know, showing you the opening of every hunt, but not necessarily coming back for the end or making you see every piece of every hunt. I thought of doing it that way, but then I thought, that's going to make for a lot of repetitious video. Repetitious video doesn't tend to be very entertaining. Although, if you're watching Entropia, it tends to be repetitious anyway, and you're probably an Entropia player. So, I guess I can say that with a grain of salt. But I would love to know what your impressions of this particular series are. So that when I go to do my next one, because there will be a next one, I can improve upon it. And I'll take those suggestions that look like they'll work, and I might not take your suggestion, but I appreciate all of them. And those of you who have been paying attention to my channel for a while, you know that I tend to be very responsive on YouTube as much as possible. Sometimes it takes me a couple days. Real life is a thing that exists and something I have to contend with, but I do try to respond to all pertinent comments on my YouTube channel. Whoa. Hopefully he's a level 8 and not a level 34. Okay, good. That's good. I do like how they named these differently from like other mobs. It's a Gale Living Vortex, not a Weak Living Vortex or a Puny Living Vortex. That is amazing. And Digital Scryers deserves a pat on the back for that. And I know Creative Kingdoms out of Thailand has something to do with this, and I think Digital Scryers they have an office in Thailand, but I don't know the total relationship between the two. Like, I know for a fact that Chris, the moderator on Cyrene Forum, is one of the developers, like the actual programmers. He creates the mobs. Still waiting for the Cyrene Rattlers there, Chris. But lost my train of thought there for a second. But I know Creative Kingdoms is I think Creative Kingdoms is technically the planet partner. I don't know if Digital Scryers has been contracted or if they're they're owned by the same company. I don't know I just don't know. I don't know. So I would be curious to see what I'd be curious to find out what the relationship is there. I would. But they do a good job, and they're a small team. Take him out. Last one for the day. Come on. Oh my god, stop evading. Thank you. Alright, folks, there you are, and there you have it. We're at 40. That's about 30 minutes. And so when we come back, I am going to finish up the actual mission chain. We'll do a little more review. And then we'll probably do like a 50 pet hunt of something. And then we will prepare for the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Once again, we are on the road to 13 million subscribers, so please help me out to achieve that success. It's been great, everyone. I really appreciate all of your support. You all have a wonderful day.